this episode, I interviewed Sarah Pekkanen, a very famous women's fiction author. Let me tell you, this book is really funny. And I learned so much about the genre, as well as Sarah's influences, and even some fun facts about herself in this interview that took place at Hugo's in Naperville. Take a look.
So I would have to say one of the books that made the biggest impression on me was In Cold Blood, Truman Capote. I think the reason that it really affected me was because he wrote a true story. It was a murder of this family that lived on a farm in Kansas. And he reported it so beautifully that he wrote nonfiction as seamlessly as the best fiction. I mean, I think, your voice is something that just, it's whatever you have. It's like your speaking voice, and you can't really orchestrate too academically. It's not going to be consistent, so my writing voice does naturally have some humor in it. With email, we might say things that we're much more emboldened to do so. It's kind of like if you're in a car at an intersection and you honk at somebody and you're like, oh, what a jerk, they're so slow, and then you're like, oh, that's my next door neighbor, that's my friend, my bad. We act a little bit differently, so I kind of like that juxtaposition of people saying whatever came to their mind on the listserv versus how they acted when they interacted with the neighbors personally. I think of all of them, I like Susan. Susan, to me, she is a single mom. She had a great marriage. She was really happily married, and she and her husband split up. And he ended up with a neighbor that she had been friends with. And she's restarting her life. She has a son, and she's trying to pull things together and create a good life for him. She has a business that's very vibrant and thriving. So I think she's at kind of a point in her life where she's having a fresh start, and she would really appeal to me. But I think if people read the book and have an open mind, that's the main thing for me.